Hey, you guys have been through a lot of big ball games and several this year too. Where does this stack up, knowing that you potentially are playing for a conference championship for Hagerstown in the last several years?
It's a game just like any other for us. They're a good team, and they got the same record as us, but we're coming into it just like it's any other game. It'll be a fun game. They're a good team, but just another game to us.
You know, the atmosphere is going to be great too when you consider how big of a crowd is going to be there. You're going to have a great crowd. They too. What is it like to play in an atmosphere like that?
Oh, it's great. Like sectional championship last year, there's a big crowd on both sides, and I'm feeling like that'll be the feeling of the game will be similar to that, but it's not that big of a game. It's a regular season game to us, and it's another conference game. It's an important game, but it's just another game for us.
Let's talk about the X's and O's. They run the football really well. Don't throw it maybe as well, but they don't need to because they've been running. What do you see in that running attack that concerns you the most, and what do you do to slow it down?
I'm not really concerned about their run game. They got a good run game. They got running backs that run hard, and their line's pretty good, but our linebackers are good. Our D-line's great. We got the fastest D-line around. Our corners and safeties, they're all flying to the ball, so I think our defense will handle it well.
Do you think that maybe from an offensive line standpoint, what they've got some pretty big fellas up front? Is this game maybe going to be won at the line of scrimmage?
It could be. I think both of our lines are pretty good. They got big kids. We got fast kids with good form, so it should be a fun game, and it'll definitely be one of the trenches, I think.
When you guys go out here and your scout team is trying to run what they're doing, what do you see the most out of it? At least what's kind of the tendencies that you see?
Like you said, they run the ball a lot, but they can throw the ball too. Benedict's a great arm. He's been starting since he was a freshman, and their receivers are good. Like first play against Northeastern, tight end pop, for a big completion, but it's more run, but they can throw the ball too.
You know, one of I think their strengths is what they do defensively, and you guys have a great defense too. What do you see in their defense that makes them so good?
I'm nothing in particular. They got athletes, and they've worked hard this summer. They're a big school, so they're deserving what they've got right now, but nothing in particular what makes them a good D.
You know, I've asked you before about games that might have a little added pressure. If you lose a game like this, then you've got to get some help someplace if you want to at least get a share of the championship. Do you guys feel any differently about this game pressure-wise? And I know you say it's another game, and I appreciate that, but there has to be a little more to this one, knowing that if you lose, you need some help.
I'm not thinking about losing.
But if you do, you need some help down the road, right?
Yeah, if we did lose, we would need help down the road, but I don't want to think about losing. We've been busting our butt every day out here. We've been watching film. Some guys came over and watched film at my house this Saturday, and I think coach has got a great game plan for them. I don't think we're going to lose.